Questions?
My gosh, Mom, just go away! Ugh!
Well, that's a preview of the next 10 years.
Hey, I got a question. Is anyone else afraid to see what their inner emotions would actually look like? I am the win! Alright, everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you like this review, leave a like at the end and subscribe for more. I do 3 reviews a week, so if you are interested in what I say about different types of films, go ahead and subscribe and you can check them out. Alright, everyone, I'm here to review the 2024 Pixar animated sequel, Inside Out 2. And this is directed by Kelsey Mann. So let me start off with what I felt about the first movie, Inside Out 1. And that was, I thought it was okay. I know that a lot of people really liked the film, had very strong emotions with it, but I didn't so much. I thought that it was funny in certain spots, and it had a good concept to it, but it just didn't really hit with me very well. Honestly, I wasn't really looking forward to Inside Out 2 because I felt like I was going to get the same response out of it. But man, I was really surprised by Inside Out 2. So much so that after watching Inside Out 2, it made me feel something that I don't think I've ever felt before with a movie franchise. And what it was maybe I should give the first movie a second shot. Maybe I missed something about it that I didn't respond to at the time. That's a preview of what I'm feeling. So let's get into the review. Inside Out 2 takes the concepts from the first movie, and I think intelligently, and at times hilariously, expands on it to such a degree. And honestly, it's really good what they do in this movie. So what happens is the core emotions from the last movie now have to deal with a new set of emotions because Riley is going into puberty. But the main emotion they have to deal with is anxiety, which is played by Maya Hawke. And this character throws everything out of whack, which a lot of the things in Inside Out 2 is symbolic with other people's personalities and emotion. And the way they utilize anxiety in this, I think was really well done. Again, both intelligently and hilariously done in this. And there's a lot of things that this film does that I think is really smart. The concept of suppressed emotions. I think you can really watch this movie and you can find a lot of symbolism with personality and emotions that is littered throughout the entire film. Again, I think it's incredibly well done. I was really surprised how much I was enjoying the film. And not only does it talk about and show those concepts intelligently, it actually gets the right emotions for every scene done really well. I think it does it all correctly for every scene. And of course, there's the basic emotions from the first movie. But I really think they did a great job of showing embarrassment in this film. Embarrassment is the one big guy with the hoodie. But when they show Riley in embarrassing situations, you can definitely feel the embarrassment. I guess the cringe is what they would say when it comes to those scenes. But really, everything seems to be in place and make sense. What's going on with Riley and what's going inside. I think that's one of the big problems I had with the first movie is that it just seemed a little forced how they were saying, oh, because of what's going on with Joy and sadness, this is what's happening with Riley. In this one, it makes a lot more sense how they're utilizing these things. Like it's showing Riley's going through it first and then the emotion steps in and does its thing. So I thought that was really well done. But I'm going to be honest, throughout most of the film, I was really at a solid like 3.5 to 4 in this. But after one scene, it kind of went a little higher for me, and that is the anxiety attack scene. Honestly, I've dealt with panic attacks, dealt with anxiety attacks all my life. There are very few movies, shows, or any type of entertainment that really do this right. And I think Inside Out 2 did this one very well. And the way that they did it with the inside emotions as well as Riley, I think really hit a nerve with me that I was like, whoa, this is something else. Like, I got emotional at that scene. And again, I think it's incredibly well done what they did with this. I'm going to keep this review kind of short in this one because the feeling I had going into it was, I think I'm going to have the same amount of feelings I had from the first one, which was, it's okay, but I understand what other people see in this. Now I am having the opposite, and I am kind of surprised that less people like this one than they like the first one. I really liked Inside Out 2. I think this is one of the best Pixar movies in a long time. I liked Soul. I thought that was a decent movie, but I ended up really, really liking Inside Out 2. I was very surprised how much I found this film funny, but I also found it very emotional in all the right ways. So I would say if you have seen Inside Out 2 and you haven't seen it yet, definitely see it. But if you were like me and didn't like Inside Out 1, I think you might be surprised how much you might enjoy this one. All right, so before I get into my rating, let's get into what other people think about Inside Out 2. Letterboxd users has it a 3.6 out of 5, which I am surprised by. 3.6. Damn. Rotten Tomatoes has it at a 91%. And Oscar nominations, it is nominated for 1 Oscar, which is Best Animated Feature. I'm giving this movie a 4.5 out of 5. This is up there with me when it comes to the quality of Pixar films. I think this is up there with some of the best that Pixar has done. It hits the right emotions on every sequence. I think the concept is expanded on more and done so intelligently. And the overarching concept of the film, that is Riley is changing due to puberty and how unstable that is, I think was actually done incredibly well in this film. I was actually very surprised how intelligently and thoughtfully and funny at times this movie can be. So 4.5 out of 5 for me for Inside Out 2. Really good movie. I was very surprised by this. It is on Disney Plus if you have not given it a shot. All right, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.
I'm selfish. I'm kind. I'm not good enough. I'm a good person. I need to fit in, but I want to be myself. I'm brave, but I get scared. Success is everything. I make mistakes. I'm nice. I'm mean. I'm a good friend. I'm a terrible friend. I am strong. I need help sometimes.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please like it. If you didn't, please subscribe. And if you have questions or comments, go ahead and leave a comment whether you liked it or not. It just helps, you know. If you want my written reviews, you can go onto my letterbox at IamThatWiz, or you can go to my website at IamTheWiz.com. Thank you very much again for watching. See you next time.